I've waited 8 months to say this. It is officially game week here at the University of Colorado. Camp is behind us. The depth chart has been almost set completely. Yeah. Just set the scene for us. What's it been like, game prep week, finally in this thing right now here at CU?
I want to go back a little bit outside of true game week. Because like you said, Jake, it is officially game week. It is Monday, we play Friday. Mm-hmm. But I thought Saturday was interesting, Scott. Awesome. We had a great practice, but Coach went through some mechanics and make it kind of lighthearted. Like we had a cornhole challenge between players and staff. He did a rehearsal of how it looks on game day for the new players. When you hear "All Eyes on Me" come to the stage. Yeah. So people are not just wide-eyed and overcome on game day. They got a chance to walk through it. So he did a real walkthrough of just how the game day works, game day operations works, from how the team operates. Because I think we lose sight of that 53% of this roster wasn't with us last year. Right. And so to take the time to do that Saturday, you had Sunday off. Now it's game week. Great practice this morning.
I love that. We heard from the coordinators today, Coach Shurmur, Coach Livingston. Coach Shurmur was asked about a potential quarterback announcement, and he goes, I'm going to leave that up to Coach, right? Which is what we expected. We hear from Coach Prime tomorrow. Do you expect an announcement tomorrow? Or you think that's going to be something we all find out Friday night, snap one?
It's hard to say. I could see. Do you remember when Tony Starks went in to make a press announcement about nothing and then just said, I'm Iron Man? Like, we're talking about Coach Prime, man. For real. Like, he just, what script? So there's no telling if he's going to announce it tomorrow or not. Both quarterbacks worked out well today. They're still, I wouldn't call it 50-50 splitting duties. I think Kaidon is getting more of it than JuJu, but they both look well with their reps going into game week. So we will know before Saturday, I'm sure.
Coach Livingston also spoke today talking about really the depth of this defense being his fastball this year. What have you seen out there just from, not just the first and second strings, but the actual depth on this team, guys who, in a pinch will be out on the field having to play?
I just love there's no drop-off, Jake. Last year, no disrespect to last year's team or the year before that, you had some talented guys in key positions, and the guy immediately behind them was probably 3 or 4 steps behind them. Now the guy behind is not any steps behind. It's just a matter of, flipping a coin to see who goes out there first. The depth and the talent matches here, which is why Coach Prime has repeatedly said he believes this is a better overall team. You lost some unicorns, but you replaced them with some guys that everybody can go 2-man, 3-man deep in some situations and perform. So what I like about this defense, the depth of defensive line, the depth of linebackers, and that's before we even start talking about the DJ McKinneys and Preston Hodges back there in the secondary. I love it.
Going back to the offensive side of the ball, Coach Shurmur was talking a little bit today just about how this is the first time, or last year was the first time in his kind of coaching career where they were in 10 personnel almost exclusively, 4 or 5 receivers on the field, throwing a lot because of the personnel, right? You had a rock star quarterback, you had a Heisman Trophy winner, Biletnikoff winner. It's probably going to be a little bit different this year. And it seems like throughout fall camp, we've seen that through practice clips and whatnot. Are we truly 4 days away from seeing a new look, never before seen Coach Prime offense here at Colorado?
I'm smiling because I asked him that question and he still wouldn't answer. You just admitted, Coach, that we were a lot of 10-11 because that's where our guys were. Yeah. And when I watch us practice, yes, the ball is moving around other places. But that old school coaching him to not give up anything. He's like, no, I'm not. It's not the whole cabinet, I would say, from what I see at practice, with all due respect to the OC, I understand why he's keeping things close to vest. I think people will be pleasantly surprised with the diversity of this offense and how it moves. You got 2 unique running back styles in Micah and Trackhawk. You got tight end involvement now, not just blocking. And then you have this deep receiver core that whether you watch their film at their previous places, you don't know their roles here. So I think that we're going to be able to exploit some things. But I really think, man, our success on offense, this is going to sound weird, really starts with our success on defense. I think if we stop the run game, which they have a very talented running back, I think that's going to invigorate our offense even more. Agreed. To let's do something major with the ball. Agreed. The defense just stymied them. Let's not waste the opportunity. So in the years past, we were in situations, Scott, we did not play a lot of complementary football. Great special teams play, only to squander it. Yep. Great offensive play, only to squander it. I think this team is built in a fashion that corrects that.
Well also.
You mentioned the running back Justice Haynes there, or Jamal Haynes, either way,
Jamal,
at Georgia Tech. But Haynes King, he presents something that really has been a challenge for Colorado the last couple of years. You know, that dual threat mobile quarterback. Mm-hmm. Coach Livingston was kind of asked about that today. You know, he gave a coach speak answer. He wasn't going to reveal anything. But how is having Kaidon on this team maybe help this defense fine-tune and prepare better for players like that?
I think you nailed it. I really do believe what our offense has to practice against and what our defense has to practice against is really suited for this first matchup at Georgia Tech. Trackhawk, our defense has been working to stop him. That's the same thing you're going to get. They have a running quarterback. Our defense has been working to contain Salter. So I don't think it could be set up any better of what we do well, they do well. So both sides of the ball are getting experience going at it. And that's not counting the scout team looks. Yeah. That's just, buffs on buffs of what we're talented at, they're talented at. And so without even trying to script it, you're doing what you need to do. You're seeing what you need to see to get ready for them. Because their quarterback wants to run the ball. So we got to stay in our gap, stay sound, and keep him in the pocket and make him try to throw the ball downfield because he wants to run. And they have a prolific running back. Mm-hmm. He changed his number, I think, from 11 to 1 this year, but he's going to run the ball. He's going to be on special teams. We know that's how you stop them, those two guys.
Love it, man. We'll be back with the DNVR pregame show on Thursday, back here in Boulder tomorrow for Coach Prime's presser. I'm so excited. I'm so thankful we're here.
It's the week. We play this week. Scotty called it. He said we got a game August 29th, and damn it came true.
I told y'all. I never lie to y'all. I never lie.
See y'all tomorrow.